What's up, guys? It's Caliber here,
And the Beast.
and we should put this out here. I'm recovering from a hangover, and I'm drinking again. Usually, alcohol kind of helps with that stuff. It is what it is. But I do want to point out the reason why you're seeing this video on Sunday instead of Saturday. Well, Friday, Beast had to go to a concert.
Which was a fantastic endeavor.
Yeah, it was a Juggalo concert, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Whoop whoop.
Well, that's awesome. Um, we kind of went back and forth. Like we could have done it on Thursday, but I don't. We neither of us drink on weekdays. It's not who we are. So to
Right.
me that was out of the question. So we just ended up deciding to do it on Saturday, and it's actually midnight, so it's Sunday for us. Well, it's
Yeah.
midnight for me, so it's Sunday for us. Um, I had to go places today, so that was fun. Um, but I went to the vape shop Friday and I picked up the stick prints.
Nice.
And first off the bat, I'm going to say this: when I got the tank, the airflow ring was stuck; it wouldn't budge.
Hmm.
So I had to wrench on it like a 150-pound gorilla, if that's even a thing. I'm not 200 pounds, so I can't say a 200-pound gorilla.
Well,
But I had to put some force into it. I ended up marring up the finish on the airflow control ring, which isn't a big issue to me. Um, you look at all my mods and my tanks and everything; they're not in perfect condition as far as paint goes. But so that's the issue. One of the issues I had with the tank. The other issue I had lies within the coil heads. The what are these? What coil heads are these? The M4 coil heads. So, as Smok coil heads, they tend to suck. They're packed with way too much cotton. So,
mhm.
if you have thicker juices, fucking hang that up. So, I primed it, filled the tank up, did all that good shit, let it sit for about 15 minutes. I estimate about 15 minutes. And after the 15 minutes had passed, I took it off of it. It was fine. But then it got to a point where it started to burn a little bit. So I'm like, huh.
Hmm.
So my first thought was, okay, it's a vacuum issue. It's not sucking the juice into the cotton. Alright, so I close off the airflow, open the tank, close the tank, open the airflow back up. Still nothing. And then I I closed the airflow off and put my hand around it like this and gave it a few like dry puffs. So that way it would suck. The sucking action would force juice into the cotton, and it worked for a little bit. But when I got home, because there was this trick, I think we've talked about it in the past, where you can actually take like a needle or something and poke some holes through the cotton.
Mhm.
So I took a I'm not even sure how big my I'm not even sure how big this needle is, but I'm going to show you guys. It's a needle that I use to suck up juice. But it's just this tiny little guy right here. It's probably like a little 20 gauge needle. And
Mhm.
I poked a few holes in it, put it back in, juice it back up, and it works perfect now. So that's the one thing I wanted to get at. That trick actually does work.
Mhm.
I don't know too much about Beast, but I've never had these issues because I didn't use Smok tanks that much. Like I
Right.
had the baby beast, I had the big baby beast, and I had the TFV8 Cloud Beast. But I've never had an issue with those coil heads. And once I stopped using those, I kind of went to like the Milo 300, which I believe the Milo 300 is made by E-Leaf. Yeah,
Yes.
E-Leaf. The Milo 300 coil heads are actually a lot better than Smok coil heads. I do believe the Milo coil heads is compatible with one of the Cloud Beast or the Beast tanks. I'm thinking it's compatible with the TFV12 Cloud Beast King.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, if you have a TFV12 Cloud Beast King, try out the Milo 300 coil heads. They are a lot better. I wish more tank manufacturers would make their coils cross compatible with other tanks.
Oh yeah, I think so too. That'd be nice.
Actually, you know what? No, it might have been another tank. I can't remember. No, they're compatible with the TFV 8. I know they are because I put a Milo 300 coil in my TFV 8 because I didn't have any TFV 8 coils.
Okay, so it's in the cloud based.
Yeah. Which honestly is it's a whole better setup. But we're not here to talk about that. We're actually here to talk about this guy. So, the one thing I like about these style of they're called pins. Let's just be honest what they're called. They're called pins. This is what the pins look like now. Remember, fucking little shit you can get at a gas station. The little fucking pin with the clearomizer.
Oh, the egos.
Yeah, something along that line. But most people call these pins now, and this is the proper pin. The reason why I say it's a proper pin is you can go with the Smok 22 vape pen. I think that's what it's called. You could go with that, but the problem with that is it's an AIO. It's an all-in-one.
Yeah.
You can't take the tank off. This you can take the tank off and put whatever you want on it. And another thing, I know I said in the past I hate internal battery mods, which is true. But I'm trying to test this and test an internal battery mod to see how long the battery will actually last. I've heard somebody tell me that the battery that's in here is pretty beefy and it lasts a really good while. So I think it's just something that I am trying to overcome, is get over my fear so I can start recommending internal battery mods. Because not everybody has. Let's see. So the say like an average vape, it's like what? Cheapest you can get is around what, $40-$50.
Right.
So you take a look at that, and we're not going to look on the lines of 3 battery mods because they're too big. I personally like them, but they're too big. So if you get say like do I have? Alright, so take a look at this. Also, I want to say this fucking mod sucks. The chipset is fucking horrible. But, take something like this, right? This was $50, $60. And depending on where you go, it could be like $16 for 2 batteries. So, what is 50 plus 16?
That's 110.
50 plus 16, not.
Huh?
50 plus 16.
Oh, 16, sorry.
Yeah.
Wait, 50 plus 60. That'll be 66.
Alright, so $66. Alright. And then on the top of that, because you guys know who I am, you know my standpoint on charging batteries and mods, you're going to spend about another $20-$30 on a battery charger. Depending on which one you get. I know at our vape shop, I believe the 2-bay is like $20.
Mm-hmm.
Or it actually might even be cheaper than that. I know the 4-bay is like $25, which isn't bad. And then 6-bay, I think the 6-bay, when I bought it at a different vape shop. I think it was like $40 for an E-Leaf 6-bay. But no, honestly, I would highly recommend this, even though I've only had it for a day. the price point you're looking at, this was around $50. Comes with the mod. You don't need to buy a battery for it. Comes with the tank. It's all around a good setup for the price. I don't like Smok setups just because the quality control is not there. But you can get some fucking gems from Smok, let me tell you. Take the AL85 for example. That's a really good mod. Jero has that mod. She fucking loves it.
Yeah.
The T-Priv was a great mod. The H-Priv from what I heard, was a great mod. So there's gems with inside Smok. Just stay away from the alien. Stay away from the alien, and you won't have any problems. Stay away from the GX350 as well, because that mod has an auto-firing issue.
Yeah.
I mean, a mod that runs away and fucking auto-fires with 4 batteries in it. Yeah, that can't be good, and I think when mods auto-fire, they bypass the time limit.
The
time limit's usually set at, 10 seconds? For a hit? Yeah, so, I mean, that's a dangerous mod. And I warned my the vape shop I bought it from, I said, hey, this mod auto-fires. Also had to give them an update that you cannot run 2 batteries in the GX350 anymore. There's some mods out there where you can run like 2 batteries and a multiple battery setup. But personally, you might as well just run all 4 batteries. But it vapes great. Like, once you do the little modification by poking holes in the cotton, it vapes great. Also got some juice walls there from Emoji Liquids. It is peach rings.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really good. I got it in 6. Personally, I hate these bottles, but it is what it is. I wish they would put them in fucking unicorn bottles instead of fucking glass droppers, but or even the gorilla bottles. I prefer gorilla and chubby gorillas.
Yeah.
But I have nothing else to talk about. Is there anything you wanted to talk about?
No, not really.
Alright. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like down below. Don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell to be alerted when we upload new videos. Anyways, guys, this is Beast and Caliber signing out.